My name is Chad Hymas, and this week's tip on roll of safety has to do with hazardous chemicals. Today I'm at Energy Solutions. Energy Solutions is located all over the country, but today I'm at their Salt Lake facility, just outside of Salt Lake, about 60 minutes west towards the Nevada border. Here's a map of their place right here, and their job is to dispose of hazardous chemicals and do it in a proper way. I wanted to take this and tie it into a message for all of you about how to wear proper PPE for hazardous chemicals and how to teach our children at home to be aware of labeling and hazardous chemicals in the household. So just a couple of quick tips for all of us that work with chemicals, that go home and work with fuels, diesel fuels, those of us who use cleaning supplies in our home. Couple of tips that we need to do. Number one, whenever you're out on site or whenever you're at home working with chemicals, let me bring John in here and let's look at some possible PPE for people that can prevent accidents. So this could we get John in here. We got him in. So we got the hard hat, John, right? Give us some other things that you have on to prevent yourself from getting hurt with hazardous chemicals. What else we got?
I have on safety approved Z87 glasses.
So
hard hat.
You got the glasses. Okay, you got the hard hat. Keep going.
I also have on nitrile gloves.
Okay, got that.
Tyvek.
Okay.
Spills.
And then we got plastic over the boots. Is that
That's
right?
correct, yes.
Plastic over the boots. Anything else? Yeah, we have on?
Well, I have an orange vest on.
An orange vest, and why is it? And that's important more for moving parts, moving equipment, right, as well?
That's correct.
So why are you wearing this, and what kind of chemicals are you dealing with when you're working out here at the plant? Why would it be important for you to wear that?
Well, this keeps everything away from my skin most of the time. We have other Tyvek too that are also blue that are waterproof, but this one's mainly for dust and things like that, of that nature.
Okay, great. So wearing proper PPE at the workplace when working with chemicals, important. Labeling, let's talk about labeling for a second. Give us some tips on labeling as far as canisters and barrels at work.
Well, never ever use a food container when you're putting any kind of supplies in.
Never use a food container when putting supplies or chemicals inside such a container. Seems like common sense, but misconceived all the time.
Yeah, another one is labeling the container. Make sure the container is labeled properly.
If a container is unlabeled, what's the best thing to do with that container? If it's empty or full?
Keep it out of reach of anybody who's not supposed to be handling that container.
Properly dispose of it, no? Or just get rid of it, right? I would think, especially if you don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, if you don't know. Yes.
If you don't know what it is, probably dispose of that. It's important for you to teach your family members and those at home about the chemicals that are underneath your sink in your laundry room. Let them know about detergent. Let them know that just because it might be blue in color and doesn't have a label on it doesn't mean that it's Gatorade. If something is not labeled, make sure that it is thrown away or properly disposed of so that we don't harm our kids. We have chemicals all around us. We use them every day. When you're fueling your car up, you don't want the gasoline on your hands. Not a bad idea to always have a pair of gloves in your vehicle when you fuel up a car. Not to keep your hands warm, but to keep the gas off of your hands. Several things that we can talk about, different tips. Want to keep you safe from harm's way and stay out of the way of chemicals that could harm your body and eventually harm those that you love. Please spread the message. Until next week, roll of safety. We'll see you then.